know what? I realized something. All the shows that I watched when I was younger, knowing I was about them folks' age, right? All the shows, like with the kids and stuff on it. Y'all remember them little kids shows we used to watch when we was younger. And then you watch them now. And then you watch the remake and you go, dang, these folks look like they 60, 70, and 80 years old. And you know they're your age. And you're going, dang, I'm getting old. Like Roseanne, the old show Roseanne. One of my favorite shows when I was younger. Loved it. I was the same age as some of them kids. And I look at them now when they try to do that remake going, dang, you had a hard life. I don't know what you had to go through having all them millions you sitting on from that show and whatever else you were doing on the side. But you forgot and left your Pond's cream somewhere for a bunch of years. Now, I ain't trying to talk about it, but the truth is, I'm sitting there going like, Darlene, my age. Think about that. And y'all know Darlene. Y'all know Darlene from that show. She my age, and she looks 20, 30 years older than me. And I'm sitting there going, what happened to all these folks' skincare routines? You know, I mean, we didn't have much skincare routine when we were growing up because, you know, we just didn't. But they always had Pond's. Pond's has been in business for 100,000 years and ain't going nowhere no time soon. And I'm over here like, Darlene, girl, Darlene. Honey, all them millions you sitting on, you can't sit there and say you didn't get paid well for them 27,000 seasons you had on the Roseanne. Okay? And then Becky, you know, the people that play these people that play the characters, you know, the actors. And I was like, now I know you guys had to get some money out of this. You guys had to get some money out of this. So why, you know, Pond's the little Pond's, you know, anti-aging cream ain't for like $10. You could afforded that. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't. And I don't know, they just all look like they had a hard life. Even the man, Dan, the one that played Dan, he lost a whole lot of weight. And I can't even believe that's the same as that guy. Because Dan, for a bigger guy, used to be kind of good looking for a bigger guy. Because, you know, I kind of like a bigger guy. I don't see nothing wrong with a big man. He was kind of good looking back in the day as a big dude. And then he done had all this surgery done to make him lose 373,000 pounds. And now he just look like he's not there no more. It's just like it's just a skeleton with skin on it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be funny. But you got all this money when you was a child actor and back in the younger years. But you couldn't afford no skincare stuff. I can't afford no expensive skincare stuff, but I know what lotion can do. And I know that my granny always say, always use lotion on your face because it helps the moisture in your face because it helps you from aging. And we always did that. Lord, but these kids out here, these grown folks that was kids, y'all know back in the day, from Roseanne Connor show, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting there going, y'all didn't believe in lotion? You know, wiping your face down with lotion because I do mine in the morning and do it at night, and it's just regular old Jergens. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Jergens. And sometimes it's not even Jergens. Sometimes it's just whatever I grab. Sometimes at the dollar store they'll have it for like two for $2 or something. I just get the cheap stuff because it all does the same for me. I don't see no issue in it. And then there's some people like I got stuff that was given to me for the try that I use also, and it's all the same to me. No, I'm not big into the whole skincare world. I do have my licks, but at the same time, there ain't no excuse. I'm sorry, but them folks make good money off that show, and you can't tell me that they sitting there looking like they 90 to 100 years old, and knowing they're in their late 40s like I am. I ain't trying to be funny, but something wrong with that picture. You got all this money. You can afford some Jergens. You can afford to go to the Dollar Tree and get some cheap lotion. You can afford some Pond's. Y'all know what I'm talking about, some Pond's. You know the kind of Pond's that grandma used to use that she used to just love it and it would still stay white on the face. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It would start off white, but it would stay white. That kind of Pond's. And then she had this night cream that she would rub in and her whole face would be just as like a piece of paper. And she sleep like that, and magically through the night, her face would change back colors. I don't know what she was using. I ain't felt that product since. But I'm just saying that's the stuff that because she used to scare the hell out of us. Ooh, we thought she was a ghost a lot of nights. She'd walk into our room. She still had us. We be staying with her sometimes. She walk in our room, honey. She scared the hell out of us with all that white stuff on her face. We thought the night of the living dead came back. I remember that. I love my granny. I ain't talking bad about it, but I remember all that. You know what I'm saying? And then my mama got into the same routine years ago about putting that white stuff. And it's some type of lotion. It's a night cream that they used to use, and it was so thick that it didn't matter how many times you rub your face, it was still gonna be white. It was like putting white paint on your face. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That stuff was so white that you could see their faces in a pitch black room. It was like it was glow in the dark white. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll never forget that. Scared the hell out of me so many nights. Ooh, then they wonder why I'm terrified so much. I got PTSD from them sneaking in the room trying to say, you ready to get up? It scared the hell out of me. Ready to fight. Because I thought I was being attacked by a spirit or something. Knowing there wasn't nobody but my mom and my granny scaring the hell out of me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. That old-timey stuff that your grandma used to do at night, rub it all over her face, and her skin would just be like white. Like I even saw African-American women, because I had a best friend, and her mama always used it. And honey, that lady would go around about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, put the white lotion all over her face, and she'd come out, look at my shade, and I go, really? Not you too. And knowing her face would glow knowing these folks' faces glue in the dark. Put a fluorescent light on and see if they don't scare the hell out of you. I'm just saying, y'all remember that though, right? Scared the holy hell out of you. And like, what was funny, it wasn't just white. It was like iridescent white. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like it was shiny white. Scare you to death coming in your room. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then they got it on putting it on their elbows and their knees because they didn't want all that ashy stuff. And I'm sitting there going, now you just look like a polka dotted doll. You just look like a polka dotted human in the dark. Don't do that. I remember that. And then my granny was bad about putting Vaseline on her legs. Now I still use the old timey Vaseline. I don't got nothing because girl got issue with her, got to get the ash off her knees and stuff, and I still use I use Vicks Vapor. Y'all want to know? Listen, I use Vicks Vapor Rub. When my feet be hurt real bad, I put me some Vicks Vapor Rub, and I'll rub my feet down after I got a bath and put my socks on next morning. My feet don't hurt. But that's an old trick. Y'all don't know nothing about that. These new folks don't know nothing about that. But y'all remember that face cream, back to that subject, that your granny used to use will walk in a dark room, scare the holy hell out of you, make you want to just claw the wall down to get out of it because you didn't know what was after you. I think that's where a lot of our horror movies about spirits and stuff come from, is memories of the lotions and stuff that our parents used to use when they were younger that would just scare the hell out of you. Y'all remember that? I just had this thought run through my head a while ago. Like, I was just like, I remember my grandmother used to use this lotion, and that stuff would be so white it would be iridescent. It would glow in the dark white. Love you.